Hey Switch fans, welcome back to SwitchTop. I'm here to share the most exciting Nintendo Switch games coming in 2025. These are the games I'm personally looking forward to, and I think you'll be excited about them too. Let's jump right into our countdown. Pac-Man World 2 Re-PAC brings back the classic 3D platformer from 2002 with updated graphics and smooth controls. You play as Pac-Man trying to save his family and friends from the evil Spooky, who has kidnapped them and taken over Pac-Land. The game combines traditional platforming with Pac-Man's signature mechanics. You can chomp enemies, collect pellets for points, and use power pellets to turn ghosts blue so you can eat them. The levels mix 3D exploration with classic maze sections, and you'll use moves like the Rev Roll to break blocks and the Butt Bounce to reach higher platforms. Each world has different themes like underwater areas and haunted mansions, with boss battles against familiar ghosts like Blinky and Inky. The Re-PAC version includes improved visuals, better frame rates, and quality of life updates that make this nostalgic adventure feel fresh for both new players and fans of the original game.
All kinds of epic enemies.
All right, come Pac-Man, show me what you're made of.
Re-PAC means new features. Team up and play together with a friend. Pac-Man and Pac-Drone are coming. Watch out, ghosts.
Hades 2 continues the roguelike formula that made the original game so popular, but this time you play as Millenium, princess of the underworld and sister to Zagreus. The story follows her quest to defeat the titan Kronos, who has invaded the underworld and captured Hades himself. Like the first game, you'll die and restart many times, but each run makes you stronger through permanent upgrades and new story conversations. The combat system has been expanded with new weapons including magical staffs and moon-powered abilities, while keeping the fast-paced action that fans love. You can still collect boons from Olympic gods that change your abilities in dramatic ways, but now there are new gods to meet and befriend. The game features beautiful hand-drawn art and excellent voice acting that brings the Greek mythology setting to life. Early access has shown that Supergiant Games has maintained the perfect balance of challenge and progression that made Hades so addictive.
Death to Kronos.
This is an opportunity for you to make a better future for us all. Least I can do is light your way down.
About ready to give in? No. I was born for this.
Witchbrook is a cozy life simulation game where you play as a young witch attending a magical school called Witchbrook Academy. You'll study different types of magic, brew potions, tend to magical plants in your garden, and build friendships with other students and townspeople. The gameplay combines farming elements with spellcrafting. You can grow ingredients for potions, learn new magical recipes, and use your spells to help solve problems around the school and nearby town. The pixel art style is charming and colorful, creating a peaceful atmosphere perfect for relaxing gameplay sessions. You can customize your character and dorm room while following seasonal events and festivals throughout the school year. The magic system lets you experiment with different ingredient combinations to create unique potions with various effects. From the creators of Stardew Valley, publisher Chucklefish, Witchbrook promises the same addictive daily routine gameplay that made farming sims so popular, but with a magical twist that adds wonder to everyday activities. Fields of Mistria is a farming and life simulation game where you inherit a farm in the enchanted village of Mistria after a devastating earthquake has damaged the town. Your goal is to restore both your farm and help rebuild the community while uncovering the magical mysteries hidden in the surrounding lands. The farming mechanics include growing crops, raising animals, and mining for resources, but the game adds magical elements like enchanted crops and mystical creatures. You can romance various villagers, each with their own detailed stories and personalities that develop over time through conversations and gift giving. The combat system lets you explore dangerous areas filled with monsters while searching for rare materials and ancient artifacts. The pixel art is beautifully detailed with smooth animations and changing seasons that affect both your farm and the village. What sets this game apart is its focus on community rebuilding. Your actions directly impact how the town recovers, and you'll participate in festivals and events that bring everyone together. Pixelshire combines city building with RPG elements in a charming pixel art world where you're tasked with building and managing a medieval fantasy town. You start with a small settlement and gradually expand by constructing buildings, managing resources, and keeping your citizens happy and productive. The game includes dungeon exploration where you can recruit adventurers to explore dangerous areas, fight monsters, and bring back valuable loot and materials for your town. Citizens have their own needs and personalities, and you'll need to balance different types of buildings like houses, shops, farms, and entertainment venues to keep everyone satisfied. The RPG elements let you level up both your character and your town, unlocking new buildings and abilities as you progress. Combat is turn-based when you venture into dungeons, and you can equip different weapons and armor found during exploration. The pixel art style is detailed and colorful, with seasonal changes and day-night cycles that affect both gameplay and visual appeal. Resource management requires strategic planning as you balance gold, food, materials, and citizen happiness.
Soon enough, you'll be able to create your own house and breathe life into it with cute and cozy decorations that you can unlock or buy from the locals. Terraform your surroundings by creating hills, digging ponds, and growing gardens of beautiful foliage. As you travel through the
Professor Layton and the New World of Steam brings back the beloved puzzle-solving professor in a new adventure set in a steampunk-inspired world. You play as both Professor Layton and his assistant as they investigate mysterious events in a city powered by steam technology, solving the disappearance of a famous inventor. The core gameplay revolves around solving hundreds of brain-teasing puzzles that range from logic problems to riddles and mathematical challenges, all presented with helpful hints if you get stuck. The story unfolds through beautiful animated cutscenes and conversations with quirky characters, each bringing their own puzzles and clues to the mystery. Exploration involves pointing and clicking through detailed environments to find hidden puzzles, hint coins, and story clues scattered throughout each location. The art style maintains the series' distinctive look with detailed backgrounds and expressive character animations that bring the steampunk setting to life. Voice acting and a charming soundtrack create an immersive atmosphere that makes you feel like you're part of a Victorian adventure novel filled with mechanical wonders and intellectual challenges. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond marks Samus Aran's return to first-person action-adventure gameplay after more than 15 years since the last Prime game. The story takes place after the events of Metroid Prime 3, with Samus exploring a new alien world filled with dangerous creatures and ancient technology. You'll use Samus's iconic Morph Ball ability to navigate tight spaces and solve environmental puzzles, while the arm cannon provides various beam weapons and missiles for combat against hostile aliens. The game combines shooting action with exploration and puzzle solving as you scan environments for clues, unlock new areas with acquired abilities, and piece together the planet's mysterious history. Lock-on targeting makes combat accessible while maintaining the series' focus on precise platforming and discovery. The world design follows the classic Metroidvania structure where new powers open previously inaccessible areas, encouraging backtracking and thorough exploration. Advanced visuals showcase the alien environments in stunning detail, from lush jungles to mechanical facilities, all running smoothly on the Switch hardware. Atmospheric sound design and music create a sense of isolation and wonder as you uncover the secrets of this hostile world.
As she explores the planet, Samus's
Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope DX is an enhanced version of the beloved indie platformer that started the Shovel Knight series. You play as the heroic Shovel Knight on a quest to rescue his beloved Shield Knight from the evil Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. The gameplay is inspired by classic NES platformers with tight controls, challenging level design, and creative boss battles against themed knights like King Knight and Spectre Knight. Your shovel serves as both weapon and tool. You can dig through dirt blocks, bounce on enemies by holding down while jumping, and reflect projectiles with well-timed swings. Each level introduces new mechanics and obstacles while maintaining fair but challenging difficulty that rewards skill and persistence. The pixel art is beautifully crafted with smooth animations and colorful environments that pay homage to 8-bit classics while feeling modern and polished. The DX version includes all previous updates and improvements, better performance, and additional features that weren't in the original release. Chiptune music perfectly captures the retro atmosphere, while boss battles provide memorable challenges that test your mastery of the shovel combat system. SHINOBI Art of Vengeance is reviving Sega's legendary ninja series with a bold new vision. Developed by Lizard Cube, the team behind Streets of Rage 4 and Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap, the game blends fast, precise action platforming with a stunning hand-drawn art style that feels both modern and timeless. Players step into the role of the iconic ninja Joe Musashi, battling across richly detailed environments that range from neon-lit cities to desert strongholds, each stage painted with vibrant brushstroke animation that breathes life into every encounter. Combat is sharp and tactical, balancing swift katana strikes, kunai throws, and mystical ninjutsu powers with a stylish combo system that rewards precision. Its cinematic presentation, layered backdrops, and fluid animations make each battle feel epic, while its challenging design calls back to the roots of the franchise. With replayable modes, evolving abilities, and pure arcade energy, this is a Switch title that promises both nostalgia and fresh excitement.
To the Overlook.
The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky remake is shaping up to be one of the most exciting upcoming Nintendo Switch games, breathing new life into a legendary JRPG classic with a full modern reimagining. Set in the breathtaking Liberal Kingdom, the remake follows Estelle and Joshua Bright as they set out on an adventure that blends heartfelt character growth with an intricate story that slowly unfolds across towns, dungeons, and sprawling landscapes. What makes this remake stand out isn't just the visual overhaul, with lush, fully realized 3D environments, fluid animations, and cinematic presentation, but also the new dual combat system. Players can seamlessly transition between real-time field actions and classic turn-based strategy, making every encounter both engaging and tactical. Add in enhanced voice acting, multiple language options, and expanded side content, and this remake doesn't just preserve the charm of the original, it elevates it into a rich modern RPG experience that's perfect for both longtime fans and newcomers. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar is shaping up to be one of the most refreshing farming sims on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2, bringing a perfect balance of cozy day-to-day farming and lively community spirit. Instead of the usual shipping box routine, the game introduces a weekly bazaar system where players showcase and sell their goods in bustling market stalls. This twist adds a layer of strategy and excitement, making every crop, crafted item, or animal product feel more meaningful as you prepare for the big market days. Zephyr Town, the game's Alpine-inspired setting, is filled with colorful characters, seasonal events, and even new romance options that give your story a personal touch. With smart quality-of-life upgrades like simplified interactions and faster farming mechanics, the game respects your time while keeping the charm intact. Add in the whimsical, wind-powered features, gliders, and a beautifully vibrant art style, and it's easy to see why this is considered one of the best new Switch farming adventures so far.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
Here we go!
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when
Octopath Traveler 0 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting new RPGs for the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2, promising a rich and immersive experience for both veterans and newcomers. Set in the beloved world of Orstera, this installment allows players to create their own protagonist, giving every journey a personal touch. The game features massive turn-based battles with up to 8 characters on screen, bringing strategic depth and cinematic flair to every encounter. Beyond combat, players can explore and help rebuild the world, uncovering hidden stories and interacting with familiar faces from previous entries in the series. The HD 2D graphics combine retro charm with modern polish, creating a visually stunning world full of detail and atmosphere. Octopath Traveler 0 balances deep RPG mechanics with accessibility, offering both casual exploration and rewarding tactical challenges. Fans can expect intricate storytelling, memorable characters, and a sense of adventure that makes every decision feel meaningful.
Very own.
It's finished!
Engage in new battles with parties of up to 8 characters.
We're in this together.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles is a complete remake of the classic strategy RPG that defined tactical combat in JRPGs. The story follows Ramzabulv, a young noble caught in a complex political war involving corrupt nobles, religious conspiracies, and ancient magical powers threatening the kingdom of Ivalice. The tactical combat takes place on grid-based battlefields where positioning, terrain height, and character-facing direction all affect damage and accuracy. You can recruit and customize dozens of character classes, from basic knights and mages to advanced jobs like ninja, samurai, and holy knights, each with unique abilities you can mix and match. The job system requires learning specific skills to unlock new classes, creating a deep progression system that encourages experimentation with different party compositions. Battle objectives vary from defeating all enemies to protecting specific characters or reaching certain map locations within time limits. The political story deals with themes of war, betrayal, and corruption through mature storytelling that doesn't shy away from dark subject matter.
No holding back. You are no more.
Take this! My only sister is taken by cutthroats, and you would have me calm?
I would not go out of my way to rescue some common maid.
Delita, we must away!
The Adventures of Elliot: The Millennium Tales is one of the most anticipated upcoming action RPGs for Nintendo Switch 2, offering a fresh twist on the classic HD 2D style fans love. Players step into the shoes of Elliot, a young adventurer accompanied by his charming fairy companion Faye, as they explore a vast and mysterious world filled with ancient ruins, hidden secrets, and intriguing story threads. Unlike traditional turn-based RPGs, combat is real-time with 7 different weapon types, ranging from swords and bows to chains and sickles, allowing for highly customizable playstyles enhanced by magical abilities. Faye not only supports in battle, but also adds cooperative possibilities, letting a second player join the adventure. The game balances exploration, puzzle solving, and dynamic combat, making each encounter feel exciting and strategic. Visually, it fuses nostalgia with modern flair, using HD 2D graphics to bring the world of Philibeldia to life with stunning detail and atmosphere.
Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you.
Careful!
Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero brings back the fast-paced 3D fighting action of the Budokai Tenkaichi series with updated graphics and an enormous roster of characters from the entire Dragon Ball franchise. The combat system lets you fly freely in large 3D arenas while throwing energy blasts, performing devastating combo attacks, and transforming into more powerful forms during battle. Each character has unique movesets, transformation abilities, and ultimate attacks that recreate iconic moments from the anime and manga series. The single-player story mode covers major battles and story arcs from Dragon Ball Z, GT, and Super, letting you relive famous fights with updated visuals and gameplay. You can customize battles with different rules, power levels, and environmental effects that change how fights play out. The character roster includes everyone from Goku and Vegeta to obscure characters from movies and special episodes, giving fans incredible variety in team compositions. My Time in Evershine is shaping up to be an exciting new entry in the beloved simulation RPG series for Nintendo Switch, offering a rich blend of creativity, exploration, and community building. Set 330 years after a cataclysmic event, players take on the role of the governor of the Evershine settlement, tasked with developing a thriving community in the northern Eufaula region. The game allows you to construct your settlement from prefabricated designs or completely customize it yourself, giving a strong sense of ownership and creativity. Beyond building, players engage with a living world where social interactions matter, including the ability to form friendships and romantic connections with settlers. The story unfolds amid tensions between rival factions, adding intrigue and a sense of purpose to your daily tasks. With a dynamic multiplayer mode supporting up to 4 players, friends can cooperate to build, explore, and complete quests together, making the experience both strategic and social. Visually, the game continues the series' signature colorful and detailed 3D style, bringing the post-apocalyptic world to life with charm and personality. Pokémon Legends ZA continues the Legends series format with a focus on the Kalos region and the development of Lumio City into a modern metropolis. The story takes place during the city's urban renewal project, where you work with both people and Pokemon to create a harmony between technology and nature. The real-time catching mechanics return from Arceus, letting you throw Pokeballs directly at wild Pokemon in the overworld or engage them in battle using the updated turn order system. The game introduces new regional variants of familiar Pokemon that have adapted to city life, along with previously unknown species that live in urban environments. Mega Evolution plays a central role in both story and gameplay, with new Mega forms for Pokemon and expanded mechanics that make these transformations more strategic in battle. The urban setting creates unique exploration opportunities as you navigate through different districts of Lumio City, each with its own environments, wild Pokemon, and characters to meet. Research tasks focus on observing how Pokemon interact with human technology and urban development, creating a fresh take on the Pokédex completion gameplay.
Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Little Nightmares 3 continues the atmospheric horror puzzle series with a new cooperative focus as you control two children, Lo and Alone, who must work together to escape the terrifying Nowhere Realm. The gameplay combines stealth, puzzle solving, and platforming as you sneak past grotesque monsters and solve environmental challenges that require both characters to succeed. Each child has unique abilities. Lo can use a wrench as a tool and weapon, while Alone has a bow that can activate distant switches and create distractions. The cooperative mechanics are designed so that both solo players with AI assistants and co-op partners must coordinate their actions to overcome obstacles and evade the nightmarish creatures hunting them. The art style maintains the series' distinctive dark fairy tale aesthetic with disturbing imagery and unsettling character designs that create genuine feelings of dread and vulnerability. Environmental storytelling reveals the twisted logic of the Nowhere world through visual clues and atmospheric details rather than explicit narrative exposition. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake brings the foundational JRPGs that started the entire series into the modern era with the beautiful HD 2D art style seen in Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy. The first game follows the legendary hero of Alfgard as he embarks on a quest to rescue Princess Gwaelin and defeat the evil Dragon Lord who has plunged the land into darkness. Dragon Quest II continues the story with three descendants of the original hero who must work together to stop the wizard Hargon from summoning the God of Destruction. The turn-based combat has been updated with modern conveniences while preserving the classic gameplay that defined JRPGs, including random encounters, experience levels, and equipment upgrades. The overworld exploration lets you discover towns, dungeons, and hidden treasures while talking to NPCs who provide hints, quests, and world-building information. Magic spells serve multiple purposes, from combat healing and damage to utility functions like lighting dark areas and teleporting between visited locations.
Take this!
A new ally, the Princess of Kanak, joins the party. The legend is told again, even greater than before.
Hollow Knight Silksong is the highly anticipated sequel that puts you in control of Hornet, the skilled hunter from the original game, as she explores the kingdom of Farloom after being captured and taken far from Hallownest. The combat system has been completely redesigned around Hornet's agile moveset, trading the original's nail-based attacks for her signature needle and thread that can be used for both combat and traversal. Hornet moves faster and more acrobatically than the Knight, with abilities like wall running, dash slashes, and aerial combos that create a more aggressive and fluid gameplay style. The new kingdom features entirely different environments, creatures, and characters while maintaining the interconnected Metroidvania design that made exploration so rewarding in the original. Instead of collecting soul for healing and spells, Hornet builds up silk that powers her special abilities and can be used for healing, but the resource management requires more active gameplay to maintain. The story explores Hornet's past and her connection to Farloom's mysteries through environmental storytelling and encounters with the kingdom's strange inhabitant. That's our top 20 new and upcoming Nintendo Switch games for 2025. From classic remakes to brand new adventures, this year is looking incredible for Switch owners. Which games are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to SwitchTop for more Nintendo Switch content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.